Weekend was a good one. Mine was most interesting. Mine was very human, right down to this blood vessel that kind of popped in my eye this weekend. I do believe I have scratched it as I was applying my makeup last weekend. Yeah. I heard this voice say, "You need new makeup." No, I don't. Wake up the next day, blood here, 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 scared me to death. I'm like, oh my God, it's my blood pressure. I know that's what it is. Pull out the cuff, pop it up there. If my blood pressure is this high, why am I not having a stroke and dropping dead right now? Put it on the other arm, normal. That's his life. That's his life. Well, I'm so sorry for being late. I again fell to the laptop. I just like using the webcam of the laptop. I like using the keyboard of the laptop because they fit my fingers. I do not have young people's fingers. I have a big hands. I always did have big hands. And come on, let's go get my coffee right about now. And I know I hit the same key trying to get me to invite another guest. I haven't invited anyone. I need to ask someone to join me. I'm trying to get my sister to do it. Oh my God. Or my niece. They are awesome. They're camera shy. They're beautiful girls too. And camera shy. But can't seem to get them to join me. I mean, if I could ever get them started, I could sit back and just relax and let them do all the work. But as fate would have it, they're leaving that to me. Oh my God. And my niece is awesome. So is my daughter. Same thing. Not interested. They don't even watch me every day online until something big happens. Alrighty. I got my coffee, got my cards, and now I need to figure out what are we going to talk about today. I listed in the description box, we're going to talk about loneliness. It seems to be a global thing now. And my question to anyone is, why are you lonely? You have yourself with you. What's the problem? So, let me get a sip real quick. Mm. Oh, that's what I needed. Second cup. As good as the first. Okay, leave that there. Uh, let's take a look at loneliness here. Let's see. I'm going to put you here. Oh, I can see from there. Okay, so what are we going to use? Let's do the rider weights here. Well, that's a better, I think I have a better space for this thing. I'm on my tablet now. Okay, so cards have been consecrated. I have been, and so have you, because I have included you in my prayers for protection, protection from us on the outside and on the inside as well, because a lot of people are afraid of tarot. They think there's something evil with the cards, and it's not the cards, baby. Cards are just cardboard with images. So where's it coming from? But something can slip in. No, baby, they don't slip in. They slip out of you. That's a video. That's another video. I just, for some reason, they wanted me to tell you that. My spiritual team, my tarot team. Okay. Yeah, y'all was doing other things and messages this morning. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Uh, and that's for whomever has any doubts about tarot. Because let's work on the loneliness. Because I could talk for hours on that. I could. Okay. Let's just say nothing exists in a vacuum. And if you've ever had a X-ray done and you see all the darkness in your X-ray, you see your brilliant light of your skeleton. Guess what? There's something in that darkness. It's energy. That's your dark matter. And you can do things with that energy with your mind, including making yourself lonely or having more friends and family around you than you wish. What is this thing? Tarot team, we're going to work on loneliness. What is this thing about global loneliness? What has caused global loneliness? I know, computers, emails, texting. I want to see what the cards have to say. What is the card? What is the, and straight off the bat, the Wheel of Fortune represents the internet. Okay? All right. What is the cause of the people's loneliness on such a grand and global scale in the world today? What's the cause? What's the cause of loneliness? Hmm. Really? Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles connotes what? Family, legacy. Put that over there. What else? Oh. Oh. Look at oops. Look at this. Two of the same suit. I have. It came out like this though. Personal proclamation. That's your personal announcement. This is a page of wands. This is my uh, public relations person, my public service announcement person. This is the Knight of Wands. And look. Hmm. Ten of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. What else? Oh, Knight of Cups. This is the Knight comes with emotional fulfillment of the seduction of emotional fulfillment. There's nothing in that cup. He's the one with the phony invitation, the empty cup, the fake relationships. Okay, one more. Golly, maybe I should just keep going. Hangman. People are forced to change their perspectives. Now, let me see if I can. Look, is that going to count? I picked up the cards and this fell over. Seven of Cups, confusion. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, anxiety. One, two, three, one, two, one more card. People are pushing each other away. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? This is weird. Um, Basically, people are doing it to themselves. We have, okay, family, legacy. I'll even take it further and say community. They have been told that they are not to be. Hold on. Let me do this. Oh, now this is something else. Okay. This is running away from. But when I hold it, it's writing to. Oh, that's going to be confusing. It's almost like it has been publicly proclaimed that, what? You have a better chance at living away from your family, away from your community, away from your friends. I'll leave it right there. Let me give you some new things to think about. I can offer you this, and this. And when you take either one of these cups of confusion, you end up battling for your own sanity, battling to protect yourself. What is this about? Because basically, folks, what has happened is that we have turned our back on tradition. Now, tradition doesn't stay tradition forever, but we haven't replaced it with anything as good as. Or we have not replaced the new traditions with what the old traditions solved. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Let this be one line. Shall we keep going? Let me know. Shall we keep going? What else? I remember back in the 70s, it was the Pepsi generation. Everything, we went from Leave It to Beaver, family, commercials. Let's look at the commercials. That'll give you an idea of the culture you're living in. Um, you were in good hands with Allstate. You and your family, your car, your house, your 2.5 kids and husband. Ah, guess what popped up? And from being in good hands with Allstate, we went into the Pepsi generation. For those who think young, singles, party hardy, sex, drugs, rock and roll, or hip hop, depending upon your generation. You know, hip hop is 50 years old now, five old. 50 years of misinformation being broadcast into your ear. And now look what popped up. Computer. Your computer games that you can play for hours and hours without connecting with another human being face to face, which is important because that also does away with your need for touch. It doesn't do away with the need, it does away with the opportunity, I'm sorry, for touch. Wow, y'all. I'm not talking about y'all. I've been this too. Hmm. But not as deeply. I'm not confused because I understand the power of, I know how to manipulate the masses. My background was in communication. I said that was fake and phony. So let me find something real. And then I went into legal services. I went into law and became a paralegal. I jumped from the frying pan into the fire. That's life. That's life. Uh, I heard, how so? And somebody call me by name. Oh, well, when you really find out where laws came from, the first thing you realize it wasn't to protect you. Do I feel I should have stayed in communication? No. But I keep my skills and I know how to use them. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. Second line. We have, now we have the internet. What about the internet? We're trying to combat loneliness. Well, we can use the internet for meetups. Be careful with you meet. Well, yes, the internet reaches out to the world. You can meet friends like that, through your social media. You can create groups through your social media also. But that's new tradition. That's not addressing the personal tradition of touch. that took care of touch with relationships, that takes care of one-on-one conversation where you can actually see the right, the gestures of the person who you're talking to, and they can see yours and react accordingly. Okay. Um, you can't really tell if someone's listening to you or not online. Moving right along. What else? Now, damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's like an imbalance. Okay. Life on the internet has created an imbalance. Some people literally live on the net, not just have their business on the net, which is, I understand. But some people, it's like two personas, having two different personalities. You're online. Well, if you're doing things, what you see is what you get with me. I am not being paid to be a character. And if I am being paid to be a character, that's only for what, a couple hours a day? If I'm acting, what, 12 hours a day? That's it? And if I'm not acting, you're going to get me. People are so happy with the delusions they have created for themselves. And some of these, this is happy family, this is optimal emotional happiness and contentment on a false premise. Now, some of these premises are not a bad false premise. Your movies, TV, fiction writing, um, give me some stuff. Uh, Creative. This is the moon. Moon is more, I know you have the full moon here, but this is all about Pisces. This is all about Pisces. These two dogs howling at the moon, and here comes this little lobster sneaking its way out of the water, standing outside. These pillars, from the subconscious to the conscious, the pillars. These little yods, energy pods, ideas. That's why it says creativity. And you have this folk, these dogs howling at the moon over here, dog howling at the moon over there. Nobody sees this lobster coming out this very big boat. Deep seated water is your emotions. It can also be your unconscious mind, the deep thoughts, and that could be to create a movie, like I said, write a short story, write a book, write a novel, but it's not reality. And up here, it's interesting. I have used the frequency 741 hertz. 741, I use creativity. Okay, creativity. So we have some people living in a world of delusion and loving it. What happens when that? Oh, excuse me. Spirit said something about alcoholism. What else, Spirit? Come on, tarot team. My tarot team consists of my guides, your guides. Um, so the truth was sticking out. Yeah, this is my question. What happens when the truth pops out for someone who has been living in la la land so long? They can't function. That's what happens. But let's see what the cards say. Um, and I have a group who, doing a lot of hard work, a lot of detailed work. People are looking for the truth and they're working at it. They're doing research now to find the truth. Um, Ancestors, my guides, your guides, because I call them all in, keep us safe. And our security detail, the archangels. Uh, Maybe not those that you're aware of, but these archangels not only protect our external They protect the internal. Because most of our stuff that we're getting tarot readings on and tarot readings for comes out from the decisions we have made from inside ourselves, based on the energies that are flowing and spinning and whatever they're doing. That's the circulatory system in your muscles. That's what they send out. Based on whatever's going on in here, head to toe, in here. And they come out and they just block. Yeah, it's almost like shaking a bottle of champagne, bottle of wine. Who shakes it off to make it? And then they finally get that thing out of the top, that pop, and instead of it just pouring out, it goes and it splatters all over the place. That's pretty much what happens with us. And depending upon what is splattered and where it's splattered depends upon what we need tarot readings on. Okay. Okay. What else? What else do we have here? He doesn't want to go. All right. This is the reality check that we get with our. So, what is the thing about loneliness? First of all, the medium is the message. Marshall McLuhan used to say. What does that mean? We have been told, or maybe it's just this generation has been told, that we are to leave our family and friends behind for something that we think is more appealing. Okay? Only thing happens with what that seduction is, what we think is more appealing to us, turns out to be a series of confused energies, fake messages, confused messages. Then we find ourselves doing, trying to protect ourselves from all this stuff we got into. And a lot of that stuff we got into comes from that computer and other countries. I can't stress this enough. I am not a xenophobe by any shape, form, or fashion, but some of this stuff that's going on in the United States is not American at all. It did not originate here. Uh, our free speech is going down the toilet. So don't be surprised when we lose it completely. There's already machinations in play to stop all protests by making nationally protests illegal on the national level. So when you see something wrong and you protest, that's a jail sentence. So the next thing to go is going to be literally verbal. Now, which is probably why we're going to be fighting that Roe versus Wade that has put so many women of childbearing years in jeopardy, especially pregnant women that has put their lives in jeopardy. Mhm. That did not come from here. It didn't come from here. What else? Basically, okay, let's move right along. Because we have inculcated new concepts that are not healthy either for male or female, or all in between. And the abuse towards the LGBT community, yeah. When you have indigenous peoples surrounding you who show you no, they part of that. The members of the LGBT, the men who live in the manner of women, the women who live in the manner of men, have special places in the family and the community. That's their place. That's their focus. Everybody's happy. They're taken care of. Why? Because they got a home. Oh, but not us Westerners. We don't know anything about. Yeah, I know. But when you've been over here 500 or more years, you know you've lost your stuff that was original. Might keep a little bit of it. Might, through some power of epigenetics, might keep something. But your mindset is where you live. Transformation. You know, I hate to say this, but we are losing what we thought we took in this country. We are losing what we took for granted. The rights that we thought we had, that we took for granted. There's an attack on the voting rights. There's an attack on women's reproductive health. There's an attack on the education system. All of that is going under attack. It's almost because we weren't looking and paying attention. Now we're losing it. Now we have to fight for it. And that's going to be interesting. There's no guarantee we're going to win. We have to, you know, we are. We have to fight ferociously to keep it. Or make it better. Make it better some kind of way. So, wow. That was the question of the day. Where is all this loneliness coming from? Oh, well, we know the solution is to get back to one on one, get in contact with people, connect with people. Um, how much longer will that take? When will people realize they need people? Sound like that Barbara Streisand song, people who need people. Oh my God. Team, Guardian Spirit, 10 years. That's a whole nother generation. 10 years. Okay, that means we're going to have to. So, what do? We counter with our children and our grandchildren, our nieces, our nephews. It's got to be done on a personal level. And we've got to be in contact with them because other people already are. All right, now, let's see. There was something else. Okay, on a lighter note, did Cat Williams really get death threats after telling the truth about his fellow comedians? Did Cat Williams really get those death threats after telling the truth? Who's Cat Williams? This comedian who was on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp, who literally sat on the couch and I guess ran the history there, his own personal history with Steve Harvey, Mark Curry, Bernie Mac, Trick Daddy, and others, and others. And I say Steve Harvey, which kind of created some friction. Where I don't know, I just read a headline: Hollywood exec says Kit will not live past 2025. Let's see if that was just some stuff. Oh yeah, and Jonathan Majors is supposed to have a Good Morning America interview on his violation. That's, let's do Cat Williams first. Mm-hmm. Let's do Cat Williams really receiving death threats from his interview with Shannon Sharp. I know I can use the pendant. I don't want to. I want to see what it looked like. Okay, we've got some love here. This is also a yes card, so let's see where this goes. Oh, I'm sorry. His generosity came out, his love came out for the world. That's an extraordinary man. And I've heard somebody say he's not an average dude. No, he's not your average dude at all. In any shape, form, nor fashion is he your average dude because he was popping divine feminine concepts like, oh, shucks, this man understands the divine feminine? And truth be told, I think Cat has a bevy of beauties around the house. I do. Who worked there? Who was that character? Everywhere he went, there was a bevy of beauties. They were working for him now, but oh, I can't think of who that character is. Judgment. Okay, Judgment. Betrayal from the past. Temperance. He does speak with temperance. He speaks in moderation, and he's created a problem for himself. I don't think it's anything he can't handle. Oh, I'm sorry, that was um, Ten of Wands, being overburdened, letting the secrets out. That's the Queen of Swords in this case. Put it over here. There are some worries here. There is regret. Cat, are you regret? Now, is this regret from Cat? Because Cat told it, or is this regret from the other comedians? I think it's their regret, and I think it is their worry. 417, heal with 417. This is the 174 series. I'm looking at the frequencies I've written across some of these cards here. That's heart chakra. Cat did that. I saw no falseness at all. And now those that he spoke of are hurt. That anger you see, there's some deep-seated hurt coming up, baby. Selfishness, addictions, all kinds of stuff. Afraid they don't want the addictions to come out. Everybody knows you guys smoke weed and gals. That other stuff we don't want to talk about. Here's another, 174 series. Money. Whole money was behind it all. Yeah. Performances. Um, how they Cat talked about how he would sign a contract to appear to do XYZ, and when he got there to perform, they wanted something that he didn't approve of morally, that kind of stuff. And who went for it? What comic or actor did what the other guys, what Cat would not do? He talked about that. He told the truth. Ace of Swords. Cat told the truth about the comedy. He told the truth about the Ace of Wands. Wands is inspiration, fire, entertainment, passion. He told the truth. He really told the truth. It created a lot of anxiety for some folks when he told that, because I'm quite sure he knows some things. A lot of deep-seated emotions, hidden emotions are involved. Cat moving forward. He's moving forward. So at the bottom, he's such a magician. Yeah, we know. So, did he really get death threats? It's not telling me that at all. It's giving me a whole story. Okay. I'm going to pull up my pendulum. It's only 33 minutes. If you have any questions, it's okay to pop them through now. I will see them. Did some Hollywood executive threaten Cat Williams with a death wish? Hold on, let me make sure. All right, don't pay it any mind. It's just spinning. Did some Hollywood executive actually threaten Cat's life, Cat Williams' life? That's a yes, folks. Is Cat safe? Because he knows some things too. Is Cat Williams safe? For now. That's for now. Cat, shore yourself up, shore up your security, and do those little things. Do your rituals, man. You know what you got to do. You got to call in the goddess or the priestesses. Do it. Anyone that comes near you and your family, prevent any harm. Okay, that was interesting. Does anybody have? Oh, Jonathan Majors is next. Um, Jonathan Majors is going to be on Good Morning America this week. Should I use these cards or why not? Doing an interview. Let's ask, what is the purpose of this? What's the purpose of this interview? And let's ask what's the first. I'm getting ready to confuse myself because I'm looking at purpose. I'm looking at who benefits. I'm looking at ulterior motives. I'm looking at a whole lot of stuff. So for right now, what is the purpose of, and then the outcome, of course. What is the purpose of Jonathan Majors' GMA interview? And I think it's today. I'm going to catch somebody's going to have it on YouTube. Come on. You get back up in here. Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold, abandoned. Pardon me a second. Somebody from Virginia? I don't know anybody from Virginia anymore. They moved down to North Carolina now. Okay. All right. All right. What's the purpose? What's the purpose? I know I'm shuffling the deck, aren't I? Just in case that incident, that phone ring, and I should have probably left alone. A lot of conflicting ideas regarding the fight, or this conflicting ideas. Because like I said, down here in the DMV, when you have a violation, you are given a ticket. Up in New York, you're given time. The hell? And I am not one to condone domestic violence, which I still don't see that as domestic. He's suffering through this. This might be karma. Because he picked Grace up and put her in the back seat of that SUV. It's one of those high up the black class when you do an Uber. Yes, and there's something to climb into. She kept popping out, and she popped out again. Popped out again. I thought it was funny. And yet we know that Cassie was kicked in her face, knocked to the ground, stomped, and her assailant is still free to go, free to do whatever he wishes to do. What's the purpose behind the Jonathan Majors? Are you sure? Was that just put these back in here and try it again? If any of these pop out, if any of these pop out again, I'll read them. Because I'm doing this because my finger was in the way. My thumb got in the way. What's the purpose of Jonathan Majors? Yeah, no, I'm taking my time. I want it right. Interview series. I think it's a series also. Okay, now how am I going to read this? What's the purpose? Tower, Aries energy. Some activity to do something to clean this up. Control. They're coming back out. All right. Damage control. Disney damage control? Or is it his people? They're coming out in order. Temperance. Announcement to the public. Job. This is his idea, somebody else's idea. Truth. Ooh. And money. Two more. Associations. Secrets. Ooh. At the to change his image. Transformation. Now this is interesting. And I do not. Okay. Let's see. I'm curious to see who this is. So, my boy getting paid for these interviews. This is his way. This is his platform to tell the truth. This is his platform to start anew in his career. Oh heck! Announcement to the public. Job, truth, new career, new money. Secret associations. I'm going to use the Normans. Who is the emperor? What is the emperor? No, I don't believe it's Illuminati or Illuminate. No, not secret societies. No, Spirit says no. I say no. No, this is. We're gonna find out. What is the emperor? What is the emperor? I hear you, Grandma. Grandma just popped in and said somebody likes you from upstairs. Somebody likes him. That's what that thing is. It says controversial. I don't see how it's controversial. I feel they got a raw deal. You want to try to keep somebody off you, and then they chase you for 3 blocks, and you catch the weight? Bullshit. I think he was being a gentleman, but anyway, compared to the ones I have seen and heard about, and next 48 watched, he's being a gentleman. Okay, yes. What is the emperor? Oh, wasn't expecting this. There were several, I don't know if these people are other actives, but there's like a petition or something. Let's keep going. To give these are orders, instructions or something. What else? What else? Yeah, let's keep going. The emperor, but clarify the emperor, fish, and message. I don't know if these are. What am I doing? Clarifying emperor, fish, and message. We have. Here's a man distancing himself. Or is a man who's distant? Let's keep going. Both of these cards talk about information being put out there. The eagles are about the eagles. The owls are about the all-seeing eye. Well, not the all-seeing eye as one eye in the back of a dollar. No, the owls are always out at night, and they see everything. The sun is out in the day, and it illuminates. It exposes what the owls see. Hmm. But who is this emperor? Maybe I should do it down here with High Priestess and Three of Cups, friends. Um, Neighbors are talking. Neighbors are saying, I don't know what the neighbors are saying. Something long term. That was a long term relationship. They ever had problems. Commitment. Somebody's going through this relationship still with a fine tooth comb. Who is this? It could. The Emperor is Aries energy. It is Commander. It's Captain Kirk energy. You know how impulsive he was, but how decisive he was. But there's something behind this energy. This is also my card for the federal government. Why would anybody want to put an examining magnifying glass to this the relationship? Oh, come on. Guy is in love. It's whittling away. Maybe this is what's the network? I hate to say it. I don't know which network is Good Morning America. Is that ABC? I do believe the emperor in this case is the network. I do believe that someone is doing what? An expose or a document, or somebody's writing a book, or someone is interested in maybe an article, maybe a piece on maybe a movie. Someone is doing something on domestic violence. The domestic violence, not towards the women, but towards the men. Let's keep going. And I think this is going to this interview he does this week. Cross purposes. Now, cross is a negative thing, but it's a very bad. Okay. Basically, a cross is so as above, so below. We use it to symbolize Christianity, but before that, the Iron Cross was also a symbol, and it had a very negative connotation. So a cross can be worked at cross purposes, crossroads, something where things can go left, or being cross, when you're irritated. Here is something trying to bridge the gap. They're trying to bridge the gap here. So I think the emperor is the network. Short-term housing. Is that a hotel? This goes back. Now, see, the mountain is obstacles. The tower is the tower, but in this case, I see it as the tower and the Hierophant. And what this tells me is someone is going to bring to the forefront domestic violence against men. Let's keep going. Ooh, they're gonna cut right on through it. Bam! Look at that. You probably see it. What is all this? Uh, that's the network. The circle, the star. It's not a star, it's a wheel. The network. Well, it is a star within a wheel. Oh, and this cut right through it. Cut right through it. And it's like the time is now. The decision that was made to do it, it has an expiration date. So that was quite interesting. That's quite interesting. Don't worry, fellas. You're getting ready to get your due. You're getting ready to get your due. Because yes, domestic violence against men is a thing. Um, it's not heard of because the domestic violence between men and women is so vicious a thing. The attacks are so debilitating is not the word. That's vicious. And sometimes often deadly. Okay, so what did I do with the rest of these? So that's what's coming up. That's why. Let's see what the outcome is going to be. Let's move these over here. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. Secrets. Hidden secrets. Here's a storm. My nose. And here's, um, this is my park, the idyllic paradise. It can be a nice park setting like Central Park, or it can be the Caribbean. Oh. And then they're going to bring in children. Mm. Yeah, look at this. Now, I dreamt about this today. Oh, did I hear this? I have got to turn that radio off, but I like listening to Coast until I fall asleep. I know I heard tree, ship, and moon in the conversation last night. And yes, I did. And here, look at, I heard this. Now, what were they talking about? I don't know, but it's lodged in my subconscious. I better turn that radio off. Um, the compass, the north, the going heading north to be your best self. Um, okay, and this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Good health. The lies about good health. This is going to be a good thing. I mean, it's going to sound nuts, but it's going to be a good thing. Okay, for the men, because now it's public health. This whole DV is now it's a public health disaster. It always has been a public health disaster, but now it's messing up the economy because it's costing people jobs, careers, and everything else. And what's really been done, they don't know how to handle that. You know, because basically, if you're dealing with a real bruiser, are we talking about a psychopath, narcissist, sociopath, or are we talking about someone who was raised that way? If you were raised that way, that means you learn that behavior and you can unlearn it. Rehab, therapy, daily. If you're a sociopath, you don't give a damn. Psychopath, now you're a danger. Now you're a danger and should be handled as such. Yeah, but not. I keep going back to women have been. I don't want to talk about that. And men. What am I looking forward to with this here? Oh, the outcome. What is the outcome? Let's get specific. Is Jonathan Majors going to get his job back after this Good Morning America series? after. What is the outcome of this series? Is he going to get his career back on track? Because, they're talking about, this is what I picked up. Well, I just, this, I don't know if it's psychic or just empathic or just my little analysis, because I do that all three. When he had to cover her in the closet, that walk-in closet they had, and she's laying out there by the display and nothing but a green robe. That woman was literally laying on the floor with her lower extremities wide open for the world to see. Had those policemen come through that door and seen that, that would have been an automatic guns pulled. You hear me? Because you can imagine what that looked like to them. Now, if girlfriend went in there and fell and bust her head because she was drunk or high, that wouldn't have come out. Or maybe it would come out later. But initially, now I don't know if she just, but see, dealing with people like that, that's what you get. When you're dealing with people like that who are out of control, you're out of control. They take you down with them. One more. No more. This is it. Take it from the middle. Gotcha. So, take it from the middle. What's the outcome of this GMA series? Is Jonathan going to get his career back on track? Overall energy, possibility, judgment, bondage, a lot of worrying, devil, best delays, addictions, blah, 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 love, and success. Star. Well, that's him. King of Swords. That's him too. Since you want me to do it like that, cards. Pressure, great deal of burden. Pressure, looking towards seeds that have been cast out across the pond. Going to keep what he's got. He may have been Is it going to work? Yeah. Yes. I hear England. I hear England. I hear very quiet. Move in moderation towards rebuilding the legacy and the money, of course. Mm-hmm. Yep. Gonna make movies over there. Oh, the moon. I'm sorry. Pisces energy, creativity. He's going across the pond. He seems to feel that he'll be more successful across the pond. There you go. He feels that it'll be less money, but it'll be money. Okay. Bottom of the deck. This is interesting. I have my Hierophant, that's my institution, and that's my moving straight on ahead. Moving confidently ahead, confidently forward. This is a social structure, societal institution. Will allow him to move forward. Over there. Where am I? Over there. Bring his confidence back as a performer. Money will be little, slow in coming in, but he will be free from the manipulation of the King of Cups. And I know it's talking about him because he's Hermit. He's Virgo. He is going to be working out of the country. My boy's not gonna miss a movie. Okay. Um, oh, I've been here now. Okay, hold on a second. Got to pull my pendant out. I've got two questions. Number one. Ooh, oh, D going. Okay. Hold on, I broke. Either that was already been chipped. I don't feel it. Oh, that still came out the and not real. Okay. That's okay. Um, Spirit says he already has a movie waiting for him over in England. Um, will Jonathan Majors be more successful in England than in America? Will he be successful in? Will he have his? Hold on. Will he find career success in England, in the UK, the UK, Europe? Let's do Europe. Will he find? Will he be making more movies in Europe? Hmm. Okay, that's a definite yes. Um, will he ever work for the MCU again? Will Majors ever work for the MCU again? That's a yes, folks. Did the MCU, did Marvel have anything to do with this interview series on Good Morning America? Disney, Marvel, Paramount. They have anything to do with his interviews on Good Morning America? Yep. Okay. Don't worry about Jonathan Majors. He's gonna be all right. Oh, what happened to Grace Jabari? Is she yeah, hold on. What is to happen? Nobody's asking about Grace Jabari. I know she feels like a absolute. I don't know what she feels like because she did all the things I would have done. I didn't call you. I didn't call the police. I don't need the police. I'm fine. Get out. As soon as they close the door. And if you ever. Mhm. Okay, what's happening? What's going on with Grace Jabari right now? Yeah. What's happening with Grace Jabari? Number one, we know that lady needs help. That woman, that young girl, well, she's not a girl, what, 30? Compared to me, she's a young girl. She's child age, adult child. She's troubled. She's an alcoholic. We don't even have to read the DSM 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and them to see that, right? Um, what's happened with Grace Jabari? Mhm. That's Stella. You knew it. You knew. You knew. What is it you knew, Stella? Stilly, what is your new baby? Uh-oh. I have the Empress. I have the nine of, oh, okay. Nine of Pentacles, regrets. She's in the money. She's in the money. She's in the money. You don't have to worry about her at all. She has money. I don't know what she does. They said she was, they're talking about she worked in, you can't believe everything you hear on YouTube. She was a dancer. Whatever she was, she's in the money. She's either a mother or a boss. This is my boss lady. I have to change the traditions because now the woman's fruits have gone from children to multi-million-dollar corporations. So she is like the boss. She's like, let's keep going. Oops. Manipulation. She knew she did it. She knew she did it. Look at this. That laid out in the closet thing with her stuff hanging out, making it look like she had been raped. She knew, look, regret, manipulation. Regret what you knew, baby. Oh yeah, let's just not say it's not tomorrow, babe, because all of this has to be the emotions has to be smoothed out. People have to forget. People have to have something even worse to think about before they even consider him again. But right now, he's gonna be good. And over there, UK, Europe. Let's say Europe. Uh, well, she and on top of that, the alcohol. I know about the alcohol. I don't know about anything else, but you can see it. And then there's, but girl, what is wrong with you? And then when they don't say anything, that to me is manipulation. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, I've got you down on the desk here, Joe. What are the actions from T towards me? Who's T? Who's T? You got me? Let's work on that. Hold on a second. I'm still doing Jonathan. No, I mean Grace. She fully regrets that manipulation. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, look, she feels like a complete dummy. She feels like a total loser. You hear me? Disappointment. Oh, disappointment. Trying to hold on to what she had, fighting off the naysayers who saying, girl, you were stupid. Look at this. And look, this, you see this? Here we got the cup again, and we have the devil. She is an alcoholic. I'm not a psychiatrist to tell you, to diagnose, but that girl has a drinking problem. And my beef with him is he knew she had a drinking problem, and he chose her anyway because he thought he could manipulate her. Because in that tape, he was talking to her like he talked to a 12-year-old. That woman's not 12, she's 30, fully grown. And you knew she had a problem. And you thought you could manipulate that. So he's going to Europe. He's going to be fine financially. Um, I don't know what, she has money. Now, if she wants to keep that money, uh, things are happening with her quickly. She's still doing some sneaky stuff. She might be going into, oh Lord, here comes some kind of public announcement. I have changed. Is she going into rehab, Spirit? Yeah, okay. She wants that man back, but she would. She would. Oh, I forgot. I forgot Megan. What are his actions towards me? I don't know. Um, what's going on with Majors and Megan? Majors and Megan. Majors and Megan. was it yo? And hey, Theo, y'all, let me get the Majors thing done, and then I'll answer your question. What are the next actions from T towards me? That person is an Aries. I would say get out of there, jump. You know how Aries flies off the handle. So, Megan and Jonathan Majors. Megan and Jonathan Majors. To sum things up, Theo, you know he's a friend of mine, y'all. Okay. I don't summarize anything else. I said, go on back and look at the thing, look at the recording. Majors on Jonathan Majors, uh, work opportunities in Europe are going to keep him afloat. And yes, he will be back with Disney. All right. No time soon. Give him about 3 to 5 years because he's got stuff to do over there. This mess has got to die down. Something else horrific, super horrific to make his stuff look like child's play has got to happen for the public to forgive him or at least ignore him. Now, I'm looking at what's happening between him and Megan because I saw them breaking up. Then I read somewhere that she had dumped him, but she was still being seen with him in court. Megan and Jonathan. Okay. Happy about the whole thing? 10 of Cups. Hmm. Building confidence within, building him up. He wants to be a her. Yeah, I know. If this isn't me, I don't know. He is a typical Virgo. Leave me alone so I can worry. Let me brood over this. Let me learn my lesson. Let me figure this out. I don't know what Megan is. She might. Oh, here we go. Here's this marriage card coming up again, y'all. Or maybe they're going to register their partnership. What happened to the baby mama? I thought he was marrying the baby mama. Things change. Now he knows the truth. Now he knows the truth. About what? Mm-hmm. Huh. Work and new jobs, new career, new. I'm on my tablet. That's why I don't have enough screen room. Maybe like this. He's stepping out again. He's going to be studying his craft more. Look, don't be studying your craft more when you got Megan. Now's not the time to study your craft if you have this beautiful woman by your side. Okay. Oh, look, everybody's got questions. They might have some kind of agreement, partnership agreement. You know, Hollywood is so new. They're taking it slow, but they're building a legacy together. Oh, all right, y'all. Mm-hmm. And they've emotionally withdrawn from the whole situation, and they're moving forward. Mm-hmm. Fighting off the naysayers. You know, oh, what's she doing with him? Oh, yeah. I wouldn't want anybody who was up for domestic violence. He's okay. Like I said, he didn't kick a girl in the face or break her arm or anything like that. No, he just picked her up and propped her back in the chair in the seat. That's all the man did. That's oh shucks, this is not good here. Anger issues. He needs to deal with the anger issues. She'll handle that. And there's the announcement that they had broken up, that they had left things behind. So what happened here? Somebody secretly or intuitively wondering should they keep moving forward. Okay, got a little anxiety building up here. What it looked like. What about how the? That might be Megan. No, not Marco. Megan and Jonathan Majors. Megan. They want the happy looking family. They want the happy married couple. However, yeah, it's gonna be tight for a bit. So marry him after his money starts coming in. I mean, don't marry. Oh, we can do it together. I've got money. Don't do that. Don't. This is interesting. This is the separation I was talking about. Now hold on a second. Let me get my coffee out of the way. Let me see where this goes. Things happening quickly. Somebody's gonna get cut off. This King of Pentacles, man, with the, oh, that's him. Is what? Hold on. What are you doing there? Changed his mind and attitude and is bouncing off, galloping away here. What are you galloping away here? Come on. Wait, hold on a second. This is looking crazy. This is looking really crazy. Regret, cheating. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Wants to make things happen with his generosity, with the money. What he getting ready to do? What to do? So the cycle has changed. Trying to keep things where they are. Hold on, what he got? This man is going over there. Hold up. Blanking phone. Hold up. Hold. I need more than coffee in this cup right now. Hold on. Mm. I'm just talking stop. Was it Joao? 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 Hold on. I haven't gotten into your thing yet. Oh wow. Um, is Jonathan Majors gonna get back with Grace Jabari in Europe? Are they gonna hook back up and get back together? You see that, don't you? So has he officially dumped Megan? I can't. Megan Good. No. Okay. I think I'm done now. So far, it looks like, didn't I say he wanted her? He wanted Grace Jabari. So they are going to hook back up over there in the UK and stay there for a while. Is Jonathan going to marry Grace Jabari? Is Jonathan going to marry Grace Jabari? Stop spinning. Is Jonathan going to? No, no, no. We're not spinning. Is Jonathan going to marry Grace Jabari or wants to marry Grace Jabari? Didn't I tell y'all he wanted that woman? Oh, that's a yes. Now, um, now, I need to pronounce your name properly. Joao. Oh, that sounds Portuguese. Joao? Joao? Help me. Can you spell it phonetically? And Stoey? Nothing I hadn't seen before. What are the next actions from T towards me? Okay, let's see. Not these cards, but these. Okay. What are the next actions for this is Joao, Joao. T towards Joao. I call them the guardian angels of Joao and T. Yes, I do. And I'll just pull cards because he's gonna ask me. Who are you? T being difficult, honey. Then I'll just read Joao. Joao. Bye T. Angels, get them out of here. Okay. What's going on with wow. Is your tea a brujo? Mm-hmm. Very strong in mind, very spiritually forceful, very aggressive. So what's the next move on? Oh. I may have picked up the wrong deck. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Queen of Wands. Somebody means somebody no good. They keep hooking them up in an addiction. What kind of addiction is this? Somebody's got a problem with talking too much. Really talking too much. Can't that hold on, let me keep going. Because if he thought he was gonna talk shit to me, he was wrong. And here we got the month. This is a breakup. This is a separation. It's time for you to clear up because this person, now, I don't know if it's you or if it's T, but somebody is just bad mouthing, bad mouthing, bad mouthing to all who will listen. And that's not good. Now, this Queen of Wands can very easily be Aries. I have this deck is all female. And this, I can read this two ways. The Devil and the Page of Wands. Somebody can be playing games with a child and bad mouthing that way. But somebody's just really, they are really talking about all kinds of lies, and that's why they broke up. That's what the break was. So it's not about what they're going to come to. Can you just remove yourself from the situation? Just remove yourself. That's the simplest way to do that because it's only going to get worse. As long as they have breath, which is very narcissistic, because it's always two people in a relationship, not just one. That was a quick read, and I do not want to go any deeper into that because it's not going to help the situation. But at least it gives you some clarity to know where those darts are coming from. That people are, when people start treating you funny and looking at you funny, and you're wondering where it came from there. Okay. And that's pretty much what I said before. Just get away from it. Yeah. Now, what are you saying? Story said you better not take. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She did a whole lot, Story. One Story. Okay. Bye, sweetie. I am in a good, and you stay that way. You don't want that person reaching. Hold on. Not today. Hold on. Is that person? There they are. Will they reach out? You're going to get more of the same. You see that person reaching out to give someone a glass of wine to let them join the party, make them feel more part of everything again. And you really don't want that. You thought you did, but you don't. Counseling may be possible. Okay, may be possible. Yeah. Yeah. Reaching out. Yeah, they're gonna find a way, even if it's going through somebody else to say, for them to come back and say, you know, they said this about you. I don't believe it, but this is what they're saying about you. So I will leave that up to you, my love. Okay. And on that note, it is time for me to go. I've been over here 1.5 hours, and it's time to say goodbye. I have got to work on my other channel and get some things done on my sound, my energetic tools for self mastery are very important. It's a very important channel to me, and I have been in neglect of it. So I need to get it back. All right. Um, Back up to speed. On that note, you're welcome, sweetie. On that note, Grand Madam says she loves you. I love you too. Till the next time. Bye bye.